time I ever had.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let me ask you this. I'm asking you and asking myself this. What would I have missed if I didn't follow all the way through?
Right. As you turned around,
because the other guy that I
started blowing.
Right, the other guy that I stopped with, he turned around.
So you trying to tell me sometimes you're gonna be on a path with your partner,
mm-hmm.
and your partner gonna give up and go home when y'all started this journey together.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you're gonna have to make a decision to continue on without the person who was supposed to be in it with you. You know what you're trying to tell me?
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay. I'm gonna leave that alone.
No. Preach.
Right.
Nah, because that's how it is.
Right. So to this day, you saying that this was
that was the best time I ever had.
Best time you ever had.
Best time I ever
right.
had.
But you had a lot of distractions, a lot of adversities. Vision got a little fuzzy,
mm-hmm.
but you still made a decision to press on.
Right.
And because you pressed on, you made it to the destination. Had a phenomenal time. Right. It was still raining, right?
It was still
raining, right? It was still trying to pull rain on your party, but you still danced and had a good time and celebrated in the midst of all the rain.
It was great.
It was phenomenal.
And then on top of that, the guy who turned around, I don't even talk to him. I mean, he's no longer around anymore. Disappeared out the face of the earth. So that tells you right there, it's bigger in little things that you see and that you don't see.
Right.
When you stop in life just for something small as rain, it can stop your whole focused decision.
Yeah.
It can stop your whole.
Yeah, and I'm with you, man, because I had a similar story. It was me and some business partners, and we were on our way to an event in Dallas. This was wintertime,
mm-hmm.
And don't so much snow here in Houston.
No.
But they got some snow in Dallas.
Okay? Oh yeah.
So the snow was snowing, it was raining, it was icy, cars were sliding all over the place. And a lot of people told us, y'all shouldn't go. The roads are treacherous. The roads are treacherous. There's cars are sliding all over the place, and you guys still gonna go? So we was like, yeah, we going. I think I had a lot to do with it because I'm the type of person when I say I'm gonna do something, I do it. So we was going. It was whatever. We already made plans to go. We going.
Right.
So we go, and sure enough, roads were treacherous. There was some slipping and sliding going on. We was sliding off the road and things of that sort. Excuse me. But we made a decision to go. And we got there. We had a great time on the way there. But we got to the location, and the event was supposed to start at a certain time. We got there in time. We get there, ain't nobody there. Nobody's there. I mean, this place was expecting a few hundred people to be there. We were going there to see some highly, highly successful people, some multi-million-dollar earners and things of that sort. People were making a lot of money that's getting ready to pour into us. When we got to the event, we were on time, right? We got to the parking lot, and there was nobody there. Not even the million dollar earners. Nobody was there. So
you're telling me that sometimes in life you can get to your destination even through all that, and ain't nobody gonna be there? That's
true, man. It's true. What we thought was gonna happen
didn't happen.
Didn't happen. But the crazy thing is that my Bible, once again, says that my ways are not your ways.
Oh!
It says, no man has heard, seen, or even entered into the mind the plans I have for them. Okay? So let me continue with the story.
Yeah.
Right? So we go ahead and get us our room. We check into our hotel, made a couple phone calls, and kind of find out what happened. Well, turned to find out they had canceled the event for that day. But the $1 million earner, the multi-millionaire who had thrown the event, said, because you guys had came so far and we didn't have the event, I'd like to invite you guys over to my house for dinner.
So you're telling me you went... Okay, let me backtrack real quick. So this man just went from Houston to Dallas, 5 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure it took more than 5 hours, 7 hours.
With the snow and the rain and the ice and all that type of stuff.
Okay. Through all the wilderness,
mm-hmm.
the ups and downs, the lions and the tigers, and getting almost car swiped and stuff like that.
Right.
Get to your destination.
Right.
Okay, you made it there. Thank God you made it there.
You made it.
And then you looked around and nobody was there.
Nobody's there.
So what you did was you tapped into your phone,
mm-hmm.
okay? what people need to do is get on their knees, type in, okay, and made a couple calls, and God opened up another door.
He opened up another door.
And the
crazy thing about it is before that door had opened up, I was kind of like at the mindset, man, we came this far. I don't care if I got to go over his house. we gonna get something for somebody, right?
Right.
And I just kind of threw that out there.
So you spoke it.
I spoke
That's what you're saying.
Yeah,
you're saying you spoke it.
Right.
You spoke it into existence.
I spoke it into existence. Just kind of threw it out there. Didn't really know that was gonna happen. Made a phone call. Somebody called somebody else. Someone called somebody else. Got back to us and said, "Hey, Charles, that was his guy's name. Charles wants to invite you guys over to his house for dinner. You in a small group." And so we went, and we was able to go out to his house. Huge mansion, phenomenal house, phenomenal neighborhood.
Places people want to be.
Yeah, places people want to be. And we got to spend some one-on-one time with him and his family, with that individual pouring into us, and he's showing us around the house and taking us to his theater, inside of his house, and feeding us some phenomenal food, and just serving us, just really serving us. Told us to make ourselves at home, and we was able to sit there and fellowship with him.
Wow.
And then the other $1 million earners that were supposed to be speaking, they came to the house as well. So not that we only get to spend some quality time, one-on-one time with just one millionaire. We got to spend face-to-face time with 3 multi-millionaires in a particular business that I was in the industry I was in. And it's crazy because the guy had 2 sections of his house, right? He had one section which was for visitors, partying, things of that sort. And he had another section of his house that was strictly for his family. And the only way you can get on this side of his house is if you had his fingerprint, because the door had a fingerprint scanner, right? So it was this big, amazing door that opened up into the other side of his house that nobody but his family was allowed to go over there. So, just talking, and he was like, "Hey, you want to see the other side?" And other people were like, "Man, I've been in this house several times. So you never took me on the other side."
Right.
I'm talking about favor now.
Right.
Because favor ain't fair. Favor's not fair.
Please.
So he took me over to the other side of the house, and people were standing around the door like they couldn't believe that he was allowing me to go back there and see only what his family's allowed to see.
Right.
So he took me through there and showed me what was on that other side. Had a whole nother kitchen, another room over there. And
whole nother life.
A whole nother life on that other side of the door. And we came out, and he had some exotic beers that he had imported over from Germany or something like that. And so I came out, and everybody was like just looking at me like, I can't believe he just let you back. He never lets anybody back there. And then he was like, did you want to grab a beer? He said, I was like, yeah, sure, no problem. So he unlocked the door, let me walk back there by myself, grabbed the beer and came out. And it was like, what? By yourself now? But this is when you
set your mind on something.
When you set your mind on something, and you just relentless.
Right. You don't
on getting to the destination.
Right.
Whatever the destination is for you, just relentless.
Right.
On getting there. Sometimes what you thought it was going to look like, it don't turn out that way.
Nope.
But most of the times it turns out a lot better than what you thought it could. So that is a message on beginning with the end in mind, but it's also a message about being relentless, being tenacious, and not let any obstacles, challenges get in your way.
And have faith.
And have some faith. You know what I mean? And don't be afraid to speak things into existence. I think the problem is most people are speaking about their problems and situations when the successful people are speaking to their problems and situations. That's the difference between good and great. Good, average, mediocre people, they're always talking about their problems. They're always speaking about their problems. Right. But the truly successful and great people in life, they speak to their problems. Right. And they tell their problems, their adversity, their challenges, what they're going to do. And they're not guided by those adversities. Don't allow those adversities to guide them in misdirections. So whatnot. So like I said, just be relentless in your pursuit. Don't let the challenges get in your way, and just keep pressing forward.
Locker room.